Namaste. So finally, I'm kicking off my YouTube channel, School of DevOps. And why DevOps? Because if you're in IT, you need to know DevOps. Right now, as per my experience, I feel a lot of people, especially in development, are taking DevOps just as a black box. And there is a need to basically bridge the gap and understand DevOps to its core. So welcome to the channel, and at the end I would like to make an announcement regarding what's coming up next, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so the first thing first, like what is it for? What's the purpose? So this is not just another DevOps tutorial channel you see over YouTube. You may find a lot of them already present. So how this one is different? So over here I'll be covering concept of DevOps in a much simpler way, and I'll make sure that you relate each and every topic with real life scenarios. Also, for every topic that I'll cover, I'll make sure to deep dive on that, making sure that you don't have to look for any other tutorials or something like that on that same topic. I'll aiming on basically making this channel your go-to destination for DevOps tutorial, tools and real world practice. So I'll be basically covering three things over here: what that stack is, why you need to learn or understand that stack, and how that stack is actually implemented in real life scenarios. So I'll be covering all those three things. And just for an example, let's take an example of Docker. So if I talk about Docker, what Docker is, you might find the definition of what easily on any of the blogs or the Docker documentation. But the point I'll be majorly focusing upon is why you need to know Docker. What's the purpose of Docker? What is the actual problem that the Docker is solving? What was before Docker? And how Docker is solving certain level of problems. So those would be my core concepts, and I'll make sure to include all these 3 points: what, why, and how in one video for that same topic I'll be covering. Okay. So whom is it for? Although this is for everyone, but I'll mention why these set of people need to understand DevOps. So first, let's talk about developers. Obviously, as I mentioned, that developers basically assume DevOps as just a black box, and I want to bridge that gap between that development and operations. So when I say development operations, I just want you to understand that the developers, we all know that they used to write certain set of code and they used to put it over GitHub or any source code repository. But what about really taking that feature which the developer have built to the actual production servers, so that the end users can basically take benefit of those features which the developer has created? So how that whole life cycle works, that is something even a developer needs to know, not only the DevOps, because that is one of the core functionality that DevOps does. The other would be DevOps, obviously, because DevOps in the industry needs to level up their skills as well. So for that, the third would be I'll consider freshers, because right now even freshers would be looking for a career option, and they might plan to basically adopt DevOps as a career option. Apart from that, if you're in IT, you need to enable automation in your workflows, and that is again one of the tasks that DevOps does. So you need to understand and make utilization of automation in your day-to-day processes. Last but not the least, anyone who is interested in DevOps concept, please consider subscribing this channel, because that is what I'll be majorly focusing upon. Okay, a brief introduction about me. So, I am Yatharth and I am currently a DevOps consultant. I have more than 6 years of experience and I have enabled DevOps practices in various organizations. I have guided more than 50 professionals via any mentoring sessions and all. And my core expertise include Linux system containerization and orchestration of applications, automating the infrastructure using infrastructure as code, as well as monitoring the whole of this cycle using various frameworks. If I talk about cloud, I have a specialization in AWS specifically. And in case if you are unaware of the things I just mentioned, don't worry. In the upcoming sessions and video tutorials. I'll be explaining each of these concepts in detail. Okay, and last but not the least, the major reason I am doing it because I love teaching, and since my college days I used to teach, and I feel the more you share your knowledge, the more you will learn. So that's the approach I follow. Going forward, just one last thing, which is an announcement which I mentioned in the beginning. So I'll be launching a new series on School of DevOps by the name 100 Days of DevOps, and it's a collaboration with Code Cloud. I'll be going from 0 to 100, covering the concepts from basic to advanced, and the series is designed to basically take you on a day-to-day journey through everything in DevOps. Whether you are just starting out or you are basically sharpening your skills as an expert, so this series will help you a lot because within just 100 days I'll be covering everything about DevOps. So one thing about this series is every day I'll be uploading one video each. We will be just teaching only one concept of DevOps. All the videos that I'll be uploading every day, and that would be a concept focused video, and that won't be a complete stack tutorial. The best part is all of the sessions would be hand-on sessions. You can also try that out yourself over the link that I have added. I will also supply that link within the description so you can register yourself as well. So let's begin this journey, and within the next 100 days or before 2026 starts, you will be basically done with DevOps and you will be moving towards mastering the DevOps. And the best part of all of this is that this is completely free. So that was all. If you wish that I need to cover any specific topic, so just add that within the comments. I'll make sure to make a proper video on that. Feel free to connect with me over LinkedIn, and you can check out my work at GitHub, as well as I have published a couple of blogs over Hashnote, so you can check that out as well. Also, if you wish to have a one-on-one discussions with me, just feel free to book a slot over TalkMate and I'll be happy to connect. Okay, so as I mentioned, I'll be coming up with the 100 Days of DevOps series very soon, so make sure you subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss the day one. And if you have any questions or any suggestions, feel free to comment, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Namaste.